Hey, this is Chetna and welcome to this episode of Chet Chat. You've asked me a couple of times how to become an actor, how to do improv comedy. So guess who we have on the show with us? We have Naveen Kaushik. You know him better as Nitin Rathore of Rocket Singh Salesman, and you've also seen him on plays, ads, improv comedy shows and theatre. So let me quickly get on to him. Hi Naveen, thank you so much for being with us and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And this beautiful place that we sit in is called Habitat. It's in Bandra in Bombay and it's a lovely place. Lots of shows happen here. Thanks to Balraj to give us this beautiful place. And,
Yeah. Love you, Balraj.
Okay, so since you're into improv, so your time starts now. If you weren't an actor, you would have been?
Journalist.
If you were a box of paint, what color would you have been?
Red.
Why?
Because I'm passionate.
Okay. All the girls watching the show. I'll give you the number later. He's not taking anybody. Okay, rapid fire.
Yeah.
If you were a superhero, what powers would you possess?
Yeah. People follow what I say when I touch them.
Okay.
Yeah.
If a movie was based on your life, what genre would it be?
It'll be a comedy of errors / adventure movie where there are dinosaurs.
Okay. I want to see that movie.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that annoys you the most?
I find people who eat loudly annoying.
Okay. If you could trade your life with anyone for one day, who would it be and why?
Those inventor people, those.
Okay, yeah.
They make fan out of chewing gum. It's like, wow.
Okay. You get 15 minutes of fame. What do you do?
I would go to the top of the tallest building and like set off fireworks.
Set of fireworks, okay.
Without anyone supervising.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without anyone supervising. Don't give him that fame unless you want to risk it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool are you?
5, 6, 5.
Okay. If you could buy yourself anything, what would that be?
A big boat.
A boat because of the Bombay rains.
Yeah, global warming, everything's melting. Be on a boat, man. Yeah.
Be on a boat, okay. What is the meanest thing you've ever said to anyone?
Your chicken tikka tastes like cardboard.
Balraj, that wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the first thing you notice about someone you meet?
Their body language. Whether they're open, whether they're closed, whether they're introverted, extroverted. Taking figuring that out. I notice their body language most.
Okay.
Yeah.
What fortune would you want out of a fortune cookie?
The opportunity to stand on top of the tallest building in the world and set off fireworks.
Firecrackers, okay. He's obsessed
Yeah.
with it. Your favorite cartoon character?
Sylvester and Tom.
Ah,
The cats.
The Putitat.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're the most misunderstood characters. They're not that bad. They're just like, get out of my house.
Okay, so goes back to what annoys you the most. If you could change 2 things about yourself, what would they be?
When I'm under pressure and I need to finish a task, I can't work with people. Either you work according to what I'm saying or you don't work with me, I work alone. So
Okay.
that's one. Second is that I get angry easily.
Okay.
Like I get angry easily, but it also disappears as fast, but that anger is already like happened.
Happened.
I lost my control.
And what is that one question you would ask Naveen if you were me?
Which is, I don't know. What's the tallest building doing with no fireworks?
Okay, so Naveen, tell us, how early did this dream of becoming an actor start for you?
I used to do like all over enthusiastic kids in school. I used to do a lot of school plays. Along with that, I think my bent towards extracurricular activities towards the later part of my schooling life became more strong, and my studious side became less
Focused, yeah.
yeah,
sure,
less focused,
sure,
which
sure.
my parents didn't like,
Yeah.
and no one in my family liked, because I come from a family of doctors, and I was the only one who said, you know what, I don't like it. I don't like books. I'm gonna leave.
Which
So
is good,
yeah,
which is
yeah,
good.
and there's this gap period that you get between your 12th class boards
Yeah.
and going into college. You're getting your results. It's like a
Yeah.
3-4 month gap
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
In that time, I took a workshop with a director and theatre director by the name of Mr. Barry John.
Okay, the
Yes.
famous Barry John.
Yes, the famous Barry John. And I really enjoyed everything that went on, in an acting workshop. Working with lines or working with emotions or working with people on stage. That moment would be
The turning point,
the turning
yeah.
point for me. And just like everyone who goes to Mr. Barry John, who has been accredited by Shah Rukh Khan as the guy
Yes.
who made him Shah Rukh
Yes,
Khan.
yes.
I thought, hey, workshop done, Mumbai, go to Bombay, become Shah Rukh Khan, become actor, 5 years, hero.
Done. Life is not so simple.
No, life is not that simple. After that, I worked with some people in college theatre.
Okay.
The whole college theatre festival circuit.
Right.
At the same time, I had a few friends who were working in a theatre group called Asmita in Delhi. After that, I started working with a group called Act One,
Okay.
run by Mr. N.K. Sharma. And this group attracted me because it had some really famous alumni like Piyush Mishra, Ashish Vidyarthi, Manoj Vajpayee,
Oh, wow.
Swanand Kirkire, Sujit Sarkar, Kajraj Rao, and all these people.
Illustrious.
Yeah, and not the kinds who were illustrious because they were glamorous.
Yes,
Illustrious
because
because
they
they
were good.
actually created
Yes,
some really good
yes.
theatre.
And then we saw you in Rocket Singh
Yes.
fairly early into your stint in Bombay. Arguably the most sort of memorable character in the movie.
Thank you.
But tell me, how's it been for you since then?
Very interesting. When you work in theatre and you work in another city, it seems like everything's great and everything's glorious, and people are fascinating to talk to, and they it's not a tough life. And if you've worked enough on yourself, you'll get there, and people will think that you're fantastic, and they'll start giving you roles and work.
Yeah.
Even after Rocket Singh, I thought like, oh, you know what? People have liked my work, and my life's going to be easy now.
I've arrived.
Yeah, I've arrived. Now all the directors are going to be on my door.
Lining up.
Yep, knocking. But no, nothing like
Life's
that.
not like
Yeah,
that,
nothing like that happened. It's also been an eye, like it's helped me grow up faster.
Yeah. So tell me, for people watching the show, they're probably young, like you said, when you were 16, straight out of school. Probably that's the age group watching the show, and they're aspiring to be, in these big movies like you have, and the shows that you do, and all of that. What do you advise to them? What should they be doing?
Get your family and your parents on your side.
That's hard
Talk
sometimes.
to them. It is hard. It is hard, but you definitely have to talk to them. Let them know who you are. I mean, I wish someone had told me this, that you need your family on your side when you're doing this, because A, they're going to be your biggest support. B, they're going to be your biggest fans. And even when no one likes you, they'll still like you.
Yeah.
Antagonize them for a long time just because I thought, I have to prove myself to them because they're all doctors and here I am becoming an artist. But if I had just had the patience to talk to them from the beginning, I do feel some of the problems I had in my life would have been a lot simpler or easier. That's one thing. Definitely.
That's
I
a
want
big
you to know
one.
that. Second, I had to learn on the job. But a proper curriculum was only available in a school like National School of Drama.
Right.
And only after you did that, you went to the Film and Television Institute of India.
Right.
And the criteria for both of these institutes were
Yeah.
anyone starting out in acting or any live performance field, I feel that if you can get a structured kind of curriculum somewhere to learn and understand the methodology and the philosophy and the theories behind that particular field, there is nothing like it. The flip side of that is a structured curriculum will prevent the kind of learning from failure that on-the-job training gives you.
Yeah.
So just because you've done a curriculum doesn't mean that it's done. As an actor, go work with theatre groups. Just go and work with any one of them.
Yeah, like an intern, like a junior actor.
Work.
Just hang around the sets, basically.
Yeah, I used to, when I started at the age of 16, my job was clean the floors, make tea, and serve tea during breaks.
Yeah,
I
because
did
there's
that
so
for
much you learn in terms
it's
of what happens.
It's learning about the respect of the space that you're supposed to perform. It's like you get a lot of opportunity to watch people perform, rehearse, discover. Oh, okay, this goes into the journey to get to that emotion while they're in the play. Requires all of this the preparation in the rehearsals time. Now there are more opportunities in the sense Delhi has the National School of Drama and it has a couple of other institutes. Bombay has the drama school, it has Whistling Woods. Yes, go out and learn and get ready to give that amount of time because it will give you the things and the tools that you need to start working on.
Right. Something. Attend the course, do the internship and sort of the early days of acting.
Yeah.
In talking about skills, so apart from acting, are there some other skills that you think they should consciously be trying to acquire during this process?
Learn a musical instrument.
Okay.
There is nothing like knowing music when you're on stage and you're speaking,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
or you're understanding the the beauty of the moment.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
does it better than music.
Tell me, while doing improv, does the ability to sing help?
Yes,
Hmm?
because I mean, for improv, we have a lot of games, scenes that we do on stage which require people to sing music or come up with poems which rhyme. Any manner of public speaking that you can do,
Right.
or you know, learn how to write creatively, expressing your
Yeah.
thoughts, your
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah.
One of the reasons for this also why your family needs to be on your side. Like, when you want to try it out with friends and family, they'll at least be like, you know what, I like what you wrote, or I
Yeah.
didn't like what you wrote. Everyone
Yeah.
else outside who doesn't know you will not
True.
give you the honest
True. True. True.
feedback. Yeah.
How about knowledge of multiple languages? Does that help or not really?
I would say that being able to read another language or read a literature in another language will always open your eyes to a worldview that will help you to become a little more wiser with regards to your portrayal of any emotion or any situation or any scene or any moment.
So, Naveen, in all this jungle that you
Yeah.
are in, what scares you?
Any actor who is afraid of rejection.
Yeah.
Rejection, because we're in the business of being liked. Yeah, rejection scares me. It's the hardest to get. Like everyone says, it is something that you should get used to. It's the hardest because you always have that self-doubt. I could have done it better. Maybe
Yeah.
I didn't do it well. So
Yeah.
that's the thing that scares
Yeah.
me.
But tell me, each time you come back,
Yeah.
and so what is it inside you that you draw upon, and how do you actually come back the next day?
थिएटर में कहते हैं जब पहली बार तालियां मिलती है ना ऑडियंस से तो कीड़ा काटता है एक्टिंग में. It never leaves you. It's always there. It always stays with you. Whenever I feel scared or rejected or I feel down because of something,
You remember that?
I remember that,
Yeah.
and I also remember the fun that I have when I work on my skill set.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get into that mold of learning, feeling the excitement again,
Sure.
and then going back with renewed energy.
Tell me, in all of this, what would have been that biggest quality of yours you think that has brought you from there to here?
My biggest quality.
I know you're many, but I'm saying if you were to pick one.
So for me, I think the thing that I find is my strongest quality with regards to what I do is the inquisitive mind.
Wow.
Wanting to know more
Wow.
about a character or
Yeah.
study more about a story. I got into acting thinking that I will study less because I didn't want to be an actor. But I've come to discover that there's more studies involved with
Yeah.
acting than
Which is phenomenal because
Yeah.
that's the perfect, best way to grow.
it just keeps filling you up with.
Yeah.
You need to be full of information and feelings
Yeah.
and situations when you're portraying a character or you're on stage doing improv or anything. I've not reached that point where I say, you know what, I know everything.
I know, no, that's
Yeah.
great actually.
Yeah.
That is. So tell me, who are your role models?
I would like to thank the Academy. No. my role models, I would say, of course, my parents.
Yeah.
The late Robin Williams is a great actor. I still admire Mr. Bachchan in India. In improv, there's an improviser by the name of Ryan Stiles, who headlines Whose Line Is It Anyway? Aspire to be as good as him. Any inventor, any guy who can invent something, come up
Okay.
with an idea that
Yeah,
I follow
yeah.
this thing called life hacks on Instagram, and they create
Yeah.
things. It's
It's-
amazing.
yeah.
I look at it. How did I not think of that? Why is that so simple and you thought of it? So I find those kind of people very.
It looks like I've asked you everything that needed to be asked.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for
Thank
being
you so
on the
much,
show,
Chitra. Thank you,
Naveen.
Chitra. Thank you very
And
much.
thank you, and wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
And,
All
uh,
the best of luck to all your viewers as well.
Thank you for guiding them. To quote Naveen's line from Rocket Singh Salesman, risk तो Spider-Man को भी लेना पड़ता है, आप तो सिर्फ salesman हैं. So I guess to become an actor, थोड़ा risk तो लेना पड़ेगा. So if you like the show and you want to write in to us for any questions or comments, put everything down in the comment section in the video below and we will respond to you. Tell us what you want to watch next and press that red button and subscribe to the show and the bell next to the red button as well so you get the notifications. Happy watching.